Welcome everyone, we're a group of students from King Abdulaziz University, and today we're going to talk about coliform bacteria in food for food microbiology, supervised by Dr. Mashal Al-Ghamdi. Coliform bacteria are gram-negative rod-shaped microorganisms, as you can see in the photo, that ferments lactose, such as E. coli, Klebsiella, Enterobacter, or Citrobacter. They usually indicate sanitary quality because of their prevalence in animal intestines, link them to food contamination. Because they're usually in intestines, even human intestines, that links them directly to food contamination. Sources and transmission in food. There are mainly three sources, which are raw animal, cross-contamination, and contaminated water, surfaces, and human contact. Raw animal, as we know, a lot of people love eating raw animals, such as sushi or medium rare steak or rare steak. A lot of people love eating raw animals, and they usually contain coliform due to the fecal contamination. So we should be careful of that. Second, we have cross-contamination that usually occurs during the processing and handling. So at storage, at the farm, anywhere that they handle the food originally. Three, we have contaminated water, surfaces, and human contact. It can be contaminated water, it can be the surface that we're adding the food on, it can be the human contamination, maybe they have poor hygiene. Usually those three things are common transmission pathways. Detection methods. We usually use one of these three detection methods, which are most probable number, MPN, membrane filtration, and PCR. Most probable number, MPN, estimate viable microorganisms statistically. So we take samples of food, we try to estimate the amount of microorganisms that are in there, if they're contaminated or not. Two, we have membrane filtration. Detects coliform in water using selective media. So for suspecting that this water might be contaminated, we use selective media and we culture the water in it to see if this water is contaminated or not. PCR is rapid identification of specific strain, including pathogen E. coli. It's a really simple machine that we just add our sample in, and it will specifically tell us what kind of strain of bacteria that are in our food, if there are any contamination. And now we're going to talk about prevention and control measures. Education, regular testing, and hygiene are the most important things we need to look at when it comes to prevention and control measures. Education, training handlers on minimizing risks. We have to train and educate everyone that gets on direct contact with the food, whether they're waiters, chefs, cashier, everyone that handles the foods need proper education about coliform bacteria. Second, we have regular testing. Every facility that serves foods needs to do regular testing. They need to follow our routine protocol for detecting contamination to make sure that the facility is safe. Three, we have hygiene. Everyone that practices in the processing, handling, and storage needs to have proper hygiene. They need to have gloves, they need to have hairnets, they need to follow protocols, they have to wash their hands, and personal hygiene protocols. Now, health implications. If someone was exposed to food or water or anything and they ingested something that was contaminated, they can get foodborne illnesses. And some of the symptoms that they will get are diarrhea, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting. Pathogenic E. coli 0157H7 causes severe diseases like hemorrhagic colitis and HUS. So be careful that your food is not contaminated because it will affect your health and put you in risk. In conclusion, coliform bacteria indicates poor sanitation and potential food safety risks. Though not always pathogenic, their presence requires strict hygiene standards, regular testing, and adherence to safety protocols and crucials for public health. Thank you.